makes me crazy. I dream about our babies. Gazing them days when contagious, you're my baby. We know each other like the back of our hands. Understand, there's no mistaking, I'm taking, 'cause you're my drug.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ.
Back in the building.
Back in effect. Back like we never left. Y'all, we back in the building and ready to jump into another reaction. Now, we actually were going through some comments, and we pulled up a Dave Chappelle video that was also requested to us. It was Dave Chappelle on Will Smith and Chris Rock Oscar slap.
Slap, slap.
Yeah, the slap, slap. Slap, slap.
Sloop, sloop.
Swap, swap.
Okay.
You know?
Just like that.
And everybody been talking about it. It's been in the headlines left and right, up and down, all around.
Yeah, I'm curious to know like if he gonna be talking about this or if this is just titled this and this clickbait. Okay, we about to see. We about to see all these clickbaiters out here.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join the family, y'all, and let's hop into this video.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Yeah. Here we go.
Ebola was in Texas. Ebola made a visit. Killed that man in Dallas. 5 days that man melted to death. What happened to the brother in Dallas? Where was the secret serum is what we all said.
The secret serum.
I remember in the beginning of Ebola, there were 2 American doctors that got sick in Africa. They flew them in a private jet straight to Atlanta to the CDC. I didn't even know CDC saw patients. There it was said they administered what the New York Times called a secret serum. I don't know what's in it. It's just like Colonel Sanders' recipe. But both of these motherfuckers survived.
I don't know what's in it, just like Colonel Sanders' recipe. Like KFC.
Stop.
Sanders' recipe. But both of these motherfuckers survived. These doctors, thank God, are healthy. They are out there somewhere tonight at Whole Foods, touching vegetables, walking around. Everything's okay. Hey, Frank, how are you? Oh, you didn't hear? I had Ebola last week, but I'm doing all right now. I was bleeding out of my eyes and anus, so I got concerned, but I'm okay. What happened to the brother in Dallas? They just rubbed some Vicks on that nigga. I knew he wasn't gonna make it. I already know. Sad. I saw in the New York Times, they said Ebola is the new AIDS. Whew. Isn't that something? Here I am thinking that old AIDS was working just fine. And they already have a new AIDS out.
No, man.
Isn't that amazing how they do that? Isn't it weird how there's a disease that just starts in 1980 and it doesn't kill anybody but niggas, fags, and junkies? Isn't that a fucking amazing coincidence that this disease hates everybody that old white people hate?
Damn. Hey, look at what he said that.
No, man. Dave is a fool. What?
Yeah, especially when you start talking about like the AIDS and stuff like that, like you know, there's always been like that conspiracy behind how it was created or supposedly created to only take out a certain demographic.
Hey, it might have worked. I don't know.
Everybody that old white people hate. I think either God is white or the government hid that shit in disco balls. Only fun people get AIDS.
Disco balls.
Last month on the front of the New York Times, the measles was a headline. I had to check the date of the paper. I was like, measles, what is this, 1850? What the fuck is this? Why is measles in the news?
Right?
Turns out they were trying to decide if mandatory vaccinations for children is the way we all want to go. Any thoughts? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I don't know about this one. First of all, black people generally don't trust doctors. You know, after the Tuskegee experiments and all that shit. More importantly, don't forget Michael Jackson was killed by a doctor. Granted, he was doing drugs, but if I was a heroin addict and I had a licensed physician injecting heroin in me, I should survive that. I'd just be looking like, oh, I'm good, right? I'm good? It's not too much, is it?
You would think, though. I mean, hey, he was the doctor. How did...
Oh, my God.
What happened here?
You should know the dosage, right?
Right? Hey, he was like, no, more, doc, more. Okay, even though you are the doctor.
Up the dosage, sir.
Give me a little bit more.
I don't feel it yet.
hit me where it hurts.
I'm good, right? I'm good? It's not too much, is it? Dr. Butterfingers killed Michael Jackson. After that, I was like, fuck going to the doctor.
Dr. Butterfingers.
The fuck am I getting my kids vaccinated for an old-ass disease like measles? This is ridiculous. You might as well give them a diarrhea shot if you're so worried. Diarrhea has a bigger body count than the measles do. You know, diarrhea is funny today, but 100 years ago, if your ass had diarrhea, you were a goner. There was like a 0 chance of survival. You get that first squirt, uh-oh. Better start getting my affairs in order. But I don't have much time. It's diarrhea. It's very serious. You just watch your buddy slowly die in a pool of his own shit. Oh, I give up diarrhea.
Ew.
Nowadays, your buddy just be like, oh, we got diarrhea. Just eat a banana, nigga. Drink some water. Let's get to the club. Still make last call. Tough time for the blacks. These are not good times for the blacks. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, right? Police are killing us again. It's a very unfortunate set of circumstances because we were doing very well. You know, America has a racial hot seat. I think we can all agree that that's the truth. And we can also agree that that hot seat is traditionally occupied by African Americans in general, African American men in particular. Although I can see that in recent years, that seat has been occupied by Mexicans, and I dare say Arabs. And we, the black Americans, would like to thank you both for your sacrifice and your struggle.
Wow.
We needed a...
No,
man.
Dave.
Come on.
I appreciate you.
Oh, my God. Y'all, oh no! I don't even know. Hey, I don't even know what to say.
I appreciate y'all for taking a hot seat for us for a moment.
No, sir.
He said, major love, much love for y'all.
And your struggle. We needed a break. We needed a goddamn break. We all go through something, but at least I can leave my backpack someplace. If you Arab and forget the backpack, you got about 20 minutes before they send that robot to blow your shit up. Fuhad. Now ISIS is #1 on the terrorist charts. And ISIS is fucking scary. Because if ISIS catches you, they're going to cut your head off. That's what they do. I've seen them do it on YouTube. It was fucking awful. He looked right in the camera and say, Obama, I am back. I saw that shit. I said, oh my God. Don't like.
Okay. For real. What?
How is this guy cutting people's heads off on YouTube? I can't even post a dick pic, and this motherfucker is decapitating people.
For real though, I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
You know what I mean? I don't know if it's still there. I don't want to go find it, but yeah.
I highly doubt that it is now, but you could find it on her.
At one point in time, it was there.
You could
and the whole thing too, like it was.
The whole video.
The whole thing, yeah.
Dick pic, and this motherfucker is decapitating people. I'm gonna have to change my settings. You know, everyone has it hard, but I think harder than black people and harder than Arabs and harder than Mexicans, you know who has it the worst? Fat black people.
I'm thinking he finna say something off the chat. Y'all, no, man.
Yeah, he changed it to fat black people. Oh, I gotta see what he got to say.
He got to stop.
Look at laughing.
It's hard for white people to understand, but that's what I'm saying is very true. Fat black people have a really rough road because all manner of things kill white people. But you know what kills more black people than anything, more than police and terrorism? Salt, nigga. Regular. Here, white people are getting Ebola cures and shit, and meanwhile, I'm dying from fucking the flavoring.
Seasoning. Larry seasoning salt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just regular table salt.
Easy on the salt, please.
You know?
Easy on the salt.
High blood pressure and diabetes.
Yeah.
Number one.
Meanwhile, I'm dying from fucking the flavoring. Look, honestly, I'll stop talking about it. Let me say this, though. Let me just say this.
Just one thing.
Can we all just say that we've seen it coming? Were you surprised? It's like when that guy threw that banana at me. Do you think I was surprised? Hell no. I've been in show business 30 years. I was expecting this banana. I knew one of these nights, it's like somebody gonna throw a banana at me one of these nights, niggas.
It's just gonna happen.
Because that's how it starts, with the name calling. Like that Paula Deen. Remember Paula Deen got fired from the Food Network? If you know anything about show business, it is really hard to get fired from the fucking Food Network.
From the Food Network.
And they dropped that bitch like a hot potato.
Sure did.
All because she called somebody an N-word 30 years before she had a show. I don't know who she said it to, but whoever it was just looking at her like, I'm gonna get you for this bitch.
And she had some good cooking food on that
She
show,
did.
too. She was cooking her behind off on that show, y'all.
I remember that with Paula Deen.
Yes.
Yeah, Paula Deen, she kind of got X'd out at the beginning of like the cancel culture type of, you know, at the beginning of so-called cancel culture. People pulling up old stuff from a long time ago and then making it valid today. Like you still really mean those types of things 30 years later.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think that people would mean that 30 years later. Would you?
No, it's not even that. It's just the fact that
That you did it.
people,
Like,
you did it, but people are digging for things and just reaching for things that, you know, that's really not even relevant right now.
yeah, really to just come back and hurt you with something that
Basically,
hater.
It's just that whole cancel culture type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cancel culture.
Man, that's awful.
That shit came back 30 years later like a Bill Cosby rape and sunk a battleship.
Same thing. Okay, look.
And every black person was mad, but we weren't like that mad. I was just like, well, how's this bitch gonna call me a nigga when she taught me how to fry chicken? That's not fair.
All right. Same.
Damn.
I think Donald Sterling shit was more serious.
Ooh.
Remember Donald Sterling? He used to own the Clippers, and then he got caught on a secretly recorded tape saying some very unsavory things about African Americans. And there's a lesson in that for all of us. The lesson is, if you are old and white and racist in this great country, whatever you do, don't tell your black girlfriend about that shit, because that's who made the tape.
What happened?
She recorded all that shit, and the tape was terrible. He was like, stop bringing these black guys to my games. First, we're all confused, like, well, how the fuck are you gonna have a game without us?
There you go.
But it turned out that the black guy he was speaking of was none other than Magic Johnson, the billionaire. Unbelievable. Never even mentioned the fact that he had AIDS, which is... This guy must be really racist if AIDS is the footnote. Well, you gotta be careful, baby. He got the old Ebola.
Oh, wow.
You can say what you want about that girl, but I'm gonna tell you right now, she is a goddamned hero. Because you might have thought these things were happening before, but now you can see it all in front of you without a shadow of a doubt. That shit actually went down. She sucked that old guy's dick. She really took one for the team on that one. It's really gross. This dick is like 80 years old.
Yeah.
I cannot.
seen Donald Sterling. I've seen her before. She took one for the team with that one. She took one for the team.
Oh my gosh.
That's really gross. This dick is like 80 years old. It's like tasting history. Like 5 wars on it, Civil Rights Movement, Great Depression. This guy's been fucking from 40 years before Bill Cosby's first rape. This is a very old man.
Oh, shit.
It's a very old penis.
Why? Okay.
But all that shit is still,
Damn.
it's just name calling. Like, name calling does not break the modern black man. That's not gonna do the trick. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, if I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, Ku Klux Klan, hood on top of their head, what do you think I'm gonna do in this day and age? Run out Kentucky Fried Chicken? Not if I'm hungry. I'll go straight to the front. Hey, man, let me get a 2-piece. I don't give a fuck what he says. You want a biscuit with that, nigger? I thought it came with a biscuit. What's all this attitude? I want a 2-piece. Chop, chop. You know what it is. But I'm not going to be mad. Why would I be mad?
He's unbothered.
He's the one that's got to work at Kentucky Fried Chicken, not me. Well, how about this? What if I lived in Austin and I had a white girlfriend? It's possible in Austin. As a matter of fact, some people say it's necessary, but that's not the point. And me and my white girlfriend at home one night and we're just doing what lovers do. Maybe she's butt naked and she's down on one knee giving me a hand job. I love a good hand job. And she's really jerking me off. You know, getting her obliques nice and tight. I got a huge dick, so she's like, And I'm like, wow, this really feels wonderful. I think I'm gonna come. Nigger. I know, that's a tough one. But what do you think I'm gonna do? Hey! That's no time for integrity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm busting that nut in her face. I'll sort through the ethics later.
No, man.
But I'm what they call a man of his word. If I say I'm coming, I'm coming. I don't give a fuck what happens. God forbid somebody could shoot me. If I say I'm coming, it's still like, oh. Doesn't mean I like getting shot.
No, man.
Boy. Yeah, tough time for the blacks. I'm not gonna say nothing about the police. I'll leave that for Chris Rock.
Oh. Is that it? That's it. That's it. Okay, y'all.
Oh, man. Look.
He said, I'll leave, like I said, the clickbait, y'all.
Man.
Clickbait. He said, I'll leave that for Chris Rock.
I'm gonna leave that for Chris Rock. Dave Chappelle is just, he is off his rocker, y'all.
Oh,
He is,
snap.
he has no, look, he
How
has
did
no
you
filter
even?
for one.
None.
He gonna say it how it is, but I just like his delivery, like how he just comes across like so kind of nonchalant with some of the jokes, and then he just hit you with a bomb.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
But I like everything that he talking about, even when it gets kind of racy in regards to like race, like religion and stuff. Like I just like his comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gonna make you laugh. Some people might take it offensive. I just see it as just pure comedy, just just ingenious. It's just genius the way that he just puts it together.
I feel like it is, but
it is.
At the end of the day, you still have to have some type of humor inside of you, because it's easily you're easily able to interpret that as as if just coming off wrong. You know what I mean? Just from what he's saying. But I'm just like, hey man, if you can catch some humor in it, then let it be what it is. But I could see how this probably could just step on a lot of big toes. Okay.
He got me when he said about the measles.
Yeah.
About this being an 1850s disease, you know what I mean? I'm just like, man, he right about that. Like, they still making kids get vaccinated for like the measles, something that's like damn near like prehistoric.
I agree. Yeah, no.
You know, I like the fact that he brought that up because I'm just like, dang, like you right.
But you know what though? Like, I mean, we could debate about like shots and all that kind of stuff all day long because I feel like the way I used to feel about shots is not how I feel about shots now, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Like, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be y'all all about make sure they do, make sure you take them. The kids, the school requires all these, and I'm just like, okay.
To each his own at the end of the day.
How do you get around that? You know what I mean? But anyway. Nonetheless,
yeah, man.
He's still comical.
Dave Chappelle is that guy. Like I said before, I said so many times, like Dave Chappelle, like he's just like one of those consummate professionals when it comes to like being a comedian and just being able to be relatable across like a whole board, a whole demographic. Yeah. Like if you look at the audience, it's everybody out there. It's not just one demographic of people. And everybody's having a good time and they laughing, you know what I mean?
But he's not afraid to talk about what he talks about. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's another thing. I feel like he's brave for that. So
yeah, I feel like to be a great comedian, you got to be able just to say whatever's on your mind. You got to be able to just talk about it, just put it out there.
Yeah,
you know, with no filter.
Hey, so I mean, y'all let us know what y'all think. What y'all think about this?
He killed me. He killed me with this one.
Yeah, he did. So. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, join the family, and if ain't nobody told you, I love you,
yes,
y'all.
Ma'am.
And we're going to see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Absolutely. Much peace and blessings.
Okay, bye.
Dust in your body.